Hello, my name is Patrick Dean, and I am co-founder of Blackbelt in Relationship, and I'm here in our home with my lovely wife, Nancy.
Good morning.
Yes, want to welcome you here. We're doing some fireside chats, and so we're answering some questions that some of our Blackbelt in Relationship fans have sent in. And so, are you ready for a question today?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
These are spontaneous.
Yes, they are. Okay. A question asked a bunch of times by some of our younger people because they know we've been married for 30 years. And the question is, how do you keep a relationship alive and exciting after being together for a while?
Wow. Repeat the question.
How do you keep a relationship alive and exciting after being together for a while?
Well, I think one of the ways, that's a great question, because I think there are, there's an ebb and flow, there's an ebb and flow of intimacy, there's, all kinds of things. But I know that one of the ways that that you and I keep our life exciting after so long is that I work on keeping my own personal life exciting.
Oh, okay.
And you work on keeping your life personally exciting. So it's like you set goals, you challenge yourself. You started out wanting to be in the 90s in golf, and then the 80s, and then the 70s, and I set my goals that are important to me of climbing Kilimanjaro or whatever it is that keeps me alive. And the more that I stay alive in my life, the more aliveness is brought to our relationship. And I think in that, I've never been bored with you. You every day you're a constant surprise, and oftentimes
we're not sure that's good, but
no, that's good. I mean,
okay.
I always want to be a surprise. I always want to be a surprise to you. I always want to, because So I think the more that I keep myself alive and passionate, and work on that, the more that our relationship is.
Wow, that's great. I mean, that's true. And it's so much of our responsibility to make sure that we keep ourselves alive and in good shape to be in the relationship, and then we bring something exciting. I know that we both of us listen to a lot of lectures and tapes and read a lot of books and stuff, and on different topics. So we enjoy a little bit different topics, and then we bring that to the game when we're in relationship and have real discussions about different things we've learned and experienced. So part of that is the great learning that we're doing kind of separately, yet we bring that and share that stuff. So that's great. I think keeping the relationship alive, at least on my side too, is to at certain times be a surprise and do things that are different, or take off and be more spontaneous sometimes. That really works. Also, keeping a relationship alive, we do it, I think, by traveling to different places and having experiences. So we have the separate experiences you're talking about, and we bring those, and to make sure we're alive and we're taking care of ourselves. But the other side of that is to really consciously go out and create experiences that we have together, and spend the time and focus to do that. So I think it's easy to get, it's easy to get focused on family or business or other stuff and get into a routine. And I think part of keeping the relationship alive is to sometimes get out of that routine.
Oh,
Wouldn't you say?
Yes, it was like maybe 2 months ago we decided to just get rid of the TV set. Now, it wasn't such an issue for him. It was a pretty big issue for me. There was a lot of little programs I really enjoyed, but I was getting that time that we could have together and that we could bring time to each other was kind of getting consumed a little bit by TV, and so it's really being willing to do things like that too. And I think there's a tremendous.
You mean take out the distractions kind of thing?
Well, and it's looking at what's dulling the aliveness and the excitement. You know, what's dulling it? I mean, I think life is very challenging on relationship, and you have kids, and you have bills, and you have the business of living, and I think that you've got to have your relationship first. That's why we named our seminar Relationship First, you know, our 2-day retreat, because it's got to be in the forefront of your thinking, or it's like this huge pull that life has to pull people into mediocrity, to pull people into complacency. And
you think there's a drift in that direction a lot of times in relationship
Yeah.
or in life in general?
yeah, and it's important to remember. You know, it's important to remember. It's important for me to remember who I am and my dreams and passion, and it's important for me to remember you. And so, but I think the bottom line, in my experience and in my opinion, to keep a relationship passionate is I keep myself passionate.
Okay. Well, there you go. I think keeping a relationship alive in the long term is something that most of us want to do, and most of us want to create extraordinary. So join us on our dojo calls every Tuesday night, or every other Tuesday night, and check out Black Belt in Relationship. And we're going to have more talks like this that come up on Facebook. So stay tuned. Thank you very much.
Thank you.